Ghostly Remedy is here. He says, bro, you ain't gonna find me. I'll find you. What? Beard versus beard. The man with a bigger beard always wins. You guys know that it's common courtesy when you're in public, you know, out in the wild, in the jungle. All right, pretty much anywhere outdoors. When you're out in public, it is common courtesy for the man with a bigger beard to have the right of way. All right, for example, if two bearded men cross paths, the man with a bigger beard always has the right of way. It's true. It's just a normal common courtesy that all bearded men understand. And this happened to me the other day when I was at the store. I crossed paths with another bearded man, and his beard was like he just had this huge beard. He'd been spending much more time on it than me. And when we crossed paths, we kind of met each other. This was just at the supermarket, all right? This is a good example. And we kind of crossed paths with each other, and I immediately pulled over my shopping basket to the side so that I could yield to the man with a bigger beard. And he simply just kept moving forward and gave me a nod. He was like, just a respectful nod, because he knew that he had the right of way, and I knew that I had to yield. It worked out. There may be men with a smaller beard than me, and when that moment comes, I would just nod at the man with the smaller beard, and he'll know that he's got some work to do. Ghostly Remedy says, by the way, you look like a samurai. Yeah, but it's samurai, to be correct. Charmaine likes chili cerveza. Nice. Beards unite. Double A Cool says, if anyone that donates more than $20, you have to drink a spoonful of hot sauce. What kind of hot sauce? Like sriracha? I actually have some sriracha, and I love sriracha. I will drink a spoonful of sriracha for $20 if I can put goldfish in it. Because goldfish in sriracha is pretty good. And so even though it'll be hot and it'll kick my ass, and I'll probably shit fire tomorrow, it'll be awesome because it will have goldfish in it. You guys know what goldfish are, right? They're little crackers. Here you go. That is awesome, dude. Renitis, he's blowing it up tonight, man. Makes it a lot of fun. Thank you so much, dude. He is our newest Hall of Famer. Is Kitty here? Kitty, we gotta get Renitis up on the Hall of Fame. It's Kitty's job. Kitty has taken the responsibility. And also, for the Hall of Famers, I'd like to give a shout out to all of my Hall of Famers on my website. I've got a Hall of Fame section on my website. Let me show you. I'll add it up here too. So some of the biggest contributors here, and I want to give a shout out to Renitis on here. I'm going to add him to the Hall of Fame. And if you Renitis, if you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel that you want to share, you want to give a shout out to any of your stuff, just let me know which link you want to put up there, and I'll put them all, put them both, put them all, whatever. So we'll get you linked up on the website so people can check it out. Let me that. I'll link it to you guys. There it is right there. Oh, cool. Yeah, send me a message. Yeah, for sure, for sure. A tablespoon, says Core 301. Oh my God. Has anybody eaten a tablespoon of sriracha? I'm sure that would be like getting punched in the face repeatedly. Here's the Hall of Fame over here. Let's see who's on the server. Oh, Zinko's here. That's Sky Illusion. Here's the Hall of Fame. I don't know where you are on the list, but I'm gonna add you right here. This one is gonna be for Renitis. Yeah. Let me see what the messages are. We're just gonna get him set up real quick right here. Oh, nice. All right. Fuck yeah, let's update it. And then we'll see if it refreshes. And then when Kitty's here, she's gonna put you up on the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna let her do it because she's always asking me who do we gotta get up on the wall next? And I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna be like, let's get Renitis up there. It should be refreshing any second. Let me check this out in the meantime, since this is the project that I'm focusing on tonight. I really like the way this looks right here with a little bit of glow. Super cool. Let's see, the cool thing about After Effects is you can add any of the effects from Photoshop. I could add some more levels and say that are curves. And I think that, dude, I want to say that sometimes I think After Effects is even more powerful because you can add curves in 32-bit. But I don't think Photoshop lets you do that. This one also has a really cool one called Exposure. Alright, is it updated? Sweet. Check it out. Yep, I think it's there. Okay, here's the updated version. It is updated, alright! We did it! Yes! Oh, Renitis, yeah, dude, if you're gonna be setting up your YouTube, that's a great idea, man. Yeah, get your YouTube up. I mean, I think YouTube is a lot of fun, and I want people to experience as much fun as I've had with YouTube. And it starts off a little slow, but it gets up there pretty fast. And I think that, you know, Renitis is really well known, like in the Cheatless stream and a lot of different streams. So I think that's a good promotion for your YouTube and stuff. It'll grow really fast, and I'd be happy to give your YouTube a shout out as well. Cool. Let me export this back out. What I do is I go save, and I'm gonna export it back into Photoshop. Let's see what it looks like. I want to export it as a JPEG 2000 again. JPEG 2000 is almost lossless. Actually, I should be using lossless. I'm kind of fucking up by not using lossless. Alright, let's do it like this. Yeah, what did I just do? There's so many steps, huh? But this is the way, this is the road to quality right here. That's how we do it at high quality. Listen for the sound. Oh yeah. Let's see if this really does look better than the other one. Yeah, it's really subtle, but whatever, I like it. Oh, no, there we go. I had to undo the other layer. There we go. Yeah, that's a huge difference, actually. Yeah. Let me save this. Fuck, I just noticed something. I kind of fucked up. This one is version 4. Balls! Okay, here we go. Once I get an idea, I have to complete it. I'm a little bit OCD, I think, on After Effects. But I think that's what causes me to take extra time and like really, you know, think about it and stuff. Alright, this is how we're gonna do it now. See if this does it. Fingers crossed! Alright, we got a couple of people blowing it up in chat. Let me see what you guys are saying really quick before I move on. Roguefield sent me an imager. Cool, let me check that out. Damn, Roger gave me cheers times a trillion? Holy fuck, dude, that's awesome. He gave everyone a cheers. Nice. So why does your gaming PC have 32 gigabytes and PC of rendering 16? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like my side render machine? So my main machine has 32, but my render machine has 16? Well, for one thing, I would put 32 gigabytes in all my computers, like if I could. You know, 32 gigs costs a lot. But it turns out the rendering machines, they don't actually go up to 32 gigabytes when they're rendering many times. Sometimes in After Effects they do, but not in Cinema 4D. And most of the reason that I need a render farm is from Cinema 4D. And I need a render farm less for After Effects, although sometimes I do. So no, it's a really good question. But on this machine where I'm streaming, I'm editing, I'm doing After Effects. After Effects is caching all of the memory. In fact, let's look how much memory I'm using right now.